What's the biggest animal you think you can take in hand-to-hand combat? Just curious to what you guys will say. I used to think Chihuahua until I got one and tried to clip its nails. So maybe a slug. We fighting on land? Because I could probably outlast a whale shark. As a bigger guy, I'd like my odds against most herbivores smaller than say a white-tailed deer. I feel I could get them down and smother them. As for predators, give me anything smaller than, and including, a coyote. This is assuming it's in a UFC cage. Squirrel. I once was rushed to the hospital after being stung by a bee. No, I wasn't allergic. I freaked out and slipped on my kitchen floor and tore the ACL in my knee. So Ima say a ladybug. Whale shark. They are docile, non-threatening, without opposable thumbs. Gimme a knife and I'm pretty sure I'm winning. Completely unarmed? Land tortoise. Flip it on its back and use it as a trampoline. My 7-year-old. Maybe a llama? They bite, but they have long necks. So I might be able to land a decent choke hold. But I'm not a yamologist. So I may be wrong. Miba cat? But like, a declawed one. Your mom. Domestic cat, and only if it's been declawed, and slightly drowsy from having just eaten. Hamster. A whale. Just let that thing come to my house and start some stuff. Three-toed sloth. A stunted underdeveloped deer. A Karen. And least a moderately Belgian shepherd, only because I have had to do so before. An ant. I've wrestled down a small deer. So probably that? Still fucked me up. I wouldn't want to do it again. My neighbor. Go home. You're drunk. A significantly larger adult human male. Mid-sized dog. I'd fuck a miniature horse up. I bet I could take you, op. If you see me fighting a grizzly bear, don't help me, help the bear. Flexed biceps medium dark skin tone, flexed biceps medium dark skin tone, flexed biceps medium dark skin tone. If we're going by weight, I could fuck up one of those big-ass sea turtles on land. I've survived against dragons, saber-toothed cats, mammoths, hell, even giants. A smaller human, probably like a short 5th grader. I've solo wrangled gators up to 6 feet and pythons up to 12 feet without tools. Never really done much with mammals, though. One of my weenie dogs if I have the element of surprise. T-Rex. I have a longer reach. And I will be armed with a spork in case he has the urge to have a friend intervene when I am getting the best of him. A rat. At best. If I can manage to grip its neck and hold on. Animals are absolute psychos when they get mad and are agile as fuck. My sister's 3-month puppy got mad at me and bit my thumb pretty hard and it hurt like hell. So imagine an animal that's actually out to kill you that's faster or stronger than a clumsy puppy. Even a house cat is really scary if it goes ballistic. Now this is an Ask Men question. Any damn thing that tries to attack my granddaughter. Your mother. The biggest one there is. A whale. They won't survive 10 minutes on land. After seeing that video with the kangaroo, Ima say kangaroo or deer. Probably a caterpillar, maybe. A medium-sized dog. If I have a gun, I can take a bear or a moose. A legless elephant. Your mom. I'm average height and average weight for my height and frame. And I was almost mauled by a 120,150 pounds pit. So I must say no dog over like 70-80 pounds. Like that pit was full on dragging me while chained to an old tetherball pole with a big chunk of concrete still attached. When I was in HS I was attacked by a IIRC, about a 40 pounds chow. And it took a minute but I finally got the upper hand and pinned it. It wasn't completely subdued but at least under control. Anything I could punt. Bruh, I'm murdering a bunny rabbit. I had a cat put me in my place. I'm not as delusional as these other dudes. A big ass kangaroo. It'd be a boss level fight. I could potentially get one-shotted if it lands its kick. But its pattern is pretty predictable. It always leans back on its tail before throwing the double kick. If I could sidestep that attack I could get on its back and choke it out. Its T-Rex arms couldn't possibly defend the rear naked choke. So that'd be game over for the Roo. I've had this debate before and my hottest take is I think I could take an ostrich. Look, I know they're big and they got big fuck you claws, but I just feel like if I get a hold of that long ass neck I could knock its block off. Humans fight for pride. Animals fight for survival. I'm fairly strong. 220 pounds man with weight training background. I think I can take an adult wolf at best. Google says they're at most 145 pounds. I can easily toss that around. Maybe a small bear. Actually won a fight against a brown bear. Almost lost my hand. But definitely kicked its ass in the process. These people drive, vote, and have kids. Explains a lot about the state of the world. Kangaroo. Probably a fox, maybe a goat. But there is only like a 50-50 chance with a goat. The heaviest person in the world right now is probably pushing half a ton. And I'm pretty confident that I could beat his ass. A narcoleptic turtle. Beached whale. I think I could take an ant pretty easily. Sloth. Mouse. I successfully killed many a mosquito in my day. Daniel Larson. A goldfish, definitely the cracker and possibly the animal. I was attacked by a large lab pit bull mix when I was 17. I pulled its eye out and broke its leg before it took off. I ended up needing just a few stitches. And the recovery was pretty quick. I think it knocking me on the ground hurt longer than the bite itself. So I think I could take on an average gray wolf 1 version 1. Most people couldn't take a human. Okay, so I might bleed to death if I don't get immediate medical attention. But I think I could take on a singular wolf. Not like those big ones they gave up north though. Just like a normal-sized one. Like I'll probably die too, but I think I can kill it before I bleed out. I'd fuck up a lizard. I've had my ass stomped by a spider though. I damn near burned my house down. Slippery fuck. I'd have a go at a kangaroo. I'm fucked if I miss that first hit though. Probably a giraffe if I could study it and get the drop on it. That big and skinny. They must have weak points. But size isn't everything. A Komodo dragon would have no trouble killing me. A scorpion either. He would probably fuck me up pretty badly, but I think I could choke out a wolf. Black bear when we're talking about things that sound impressive but actually aren't. But for something actually large, I think I could smack the shit out of a cow. Probably a small monkey. Anything bigger like a baboon and I'm finished. Those things are savages. I don't know how a wolf is gonna fight me in hand to hand. So I'm going wolf. If he gets his teeth, then I'm gonna go with a dog instead. Lol. Wolf, and I imagine I'd be severely fucked up by the end. Maybe a medium-sized deer.